Hello YouTube, I am just making this video to show you my 3 Minge AntiMinge chips. The first of which I call Death Prop is very handy on a death matching server. All of these chips use the Combine helicopter ball, so I'll just spawn a couple of them just to begin with. With this chip, the Death Prop chip, when I press E on a prop, it selects it, and that makes it float above my head until, that is, I left click, at which point in time smashes to the ground. Now that prop also weighs 50,000, so it's very capable at crushing or killing anything or anyone. Now if I left click or hold left click, it just keeps slamming back on the ground, but if I right click, it just keeps going to where I'm looking. So it's very handy for fast moving people or vehicles. Now I've built a little wooden fort here just to show you how fun it is. You can just hold click and just keep destroying. Fort demolished. Now, so that's that. Oh, never mind. That's that chip. The next chip is the anti-grav gun attack chip. Now this is a very useful chip. What it does is it makes the ball move above your head once again, but if a prop is thrown at you by this gravity gun simulator, it will block it by knocking it out of the way, as we just saw. See? Just comes down and knocks it out of the way. Ooh, actually, not all the time, but it is definitely better than nothing. See, just stopping it. Very handy, but it also knows if the prop is actually going to hit you, and if it isn't going to hit you, it won't attempt to block it, which makes it very useful. Of course, it's not very effective at point-blank range. Now, the final chip, let me just get rid of these, the final chip in this series is the most, well, I like it the best. It's the vision blocker chip. Now this chip actually has 2 methods of operation. First, with a no collided all prop, it will block the vision of the targeted person. So if I type target rhino, me, it will fly to where I'm looking. Doesn't matter if I walk around, run or jump, I cannot see. If I try and use my fizz gun, it gets stuck on the chip, on the ball, and in most prop protection servers you would not be able to use the fizz gun. If I try and shoot, once again it hits the prop that is floating around my head, so I can't kill anyone. If I try and use the tool gun, it would again create an error with prop protection. You can only just escape the ball if you sprint while flying. However, it's very hard to be a minge sprinting and flying. So that's the first way you can use this. The second, and a bit more malicious way, is if you don't no collide the ball and then you go target rhino. It will always start killing that person, basically just flying towards them until they die. Over and over and over again. So that's very handy for either A, killing a minge bag who's just pissing everyone off, or B, being a minge bag yourself and pissing everyone off by killing them. So those are just the 3 of the Minge AntiMinge chip series. If enough people ask me for them, I might post the code as a reply to my video. Thank you all very much for watching.